Hey, what's going on? You landed at 5 Lakes Garage, and today we're getting ready some more nannies on our 2019 Toyota Tacoma, baby. If you've been following along with the channel ever since the very beginning, you know I can't stand the nannies. We've already deleted a bunch of stuff on this 2019 Tacoma, but we still have more. Today is going to actually be very simple because we are getting rid of the dang. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started with my wife's RAV4. Just like, turn the key, dang, check your back seat, dang, your window's open, dang, your sunroof's open, dang, hey, I just farted. Oh my gosh, why does it have to ding so damn much? We're gonna get rid of the ding over here on this Tacoma. So join me and I'll show you real quick. Okay, now we're in the cab and let's find out exactly how many ding-dangs we get. Where are my keys? Okay, let's just put the key in the ignition. Oh look, it's beeping. Beep with the seatbelt, beep with the door, beep with anything. It beeps all the time. We're going to get rid of it permanently. And it should not mess with any of your sensors or anything. No lights. Take the key out because that's annoying. All right, step one, what we're gonna do is actually disconnect the battery. And why we're disconnected is because you got airbags everywhere. We're gonna be going into the dash and you never know, something might get shorted. It might trigger an airbag and you're gonna get a whole bunch of bag in your face. So it just makes sense to, I don't know, disconnect your battery. So let's go. All right, welcome to my very dirty engine compartment. Yeah, kind of went through the mud and got some dirt in here. So I've already loosened this up just a little bit here. So what we're gonna do is just disconnect the negative terminal. There we go. Pull that to the side. Bang. All right, next step, go inside. All right, it's very simple and you don't need that many tools. One thing you're gonna need is a pry bar. Now this right here I got from when I swapped out my dash cam, which I highly recommend so far. It looks good, it looks OEM, and I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and get some of this stuff taken apart. First thing you want to do is actually bring down your steering wheel because you need to get behind it. You don't want it in the way. There we go. Bring that down, lock it in place. All right, then you're going to take your little proby thing, well, not proby, but your pry bar. You're going to stick to the side. And all this is, there we go. You get your fingers behind it, give it a little tug. I'm gonna try to do this all with one hand. That's how easy it's gonna be. There you go. All right, it's got these little red tabs. Just make sure that they're all in there and none of them broke off. Excellent. Now, here you go with your radio. Now, we don't need to mess with that. Thank goodness. But we do need to get this guy out. So we're gonna go and give that a little tug. See if I can get around the other side. There you go. Nope, I gotta do it with one hand. Gotta do it. Just don't break it. I might have to cheat. This is not good. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Way to go, Toyota. Everything's falling apart. Got the vents. All right, maybe I can get it out now since I don't have a vent there. All right, two hands. Sorry. All right, I cheated. Had to use two hands. Now, what we need to do is actually get this gauge cluster out. Now, it is about, what's that, an 8mm or a straight screwdriver. So, let's see what we got and go from there. All right, got yourself a screwdriver. Now we're gonna, again, do this one-handed. Still technically one hand, I just switched camera hands. Okay, so your gauge cluster is gonna come out. Just lean it forward. And these wires here, you just want to unplug. Now, I will give Toyota some credit, is that every plug is something different. You can't mess it up by putting it in the wrong spot. Now, the center one is just a, maybe, there you go, just a little anchor. Now, let's go ahead and take this out over on the bench and see it a little bit better. Now, if you want to look right here, you got yourself an Easter egg. That's a taco inside of a truck. It's like they're trying to follow Jeep for some reason. All right, let's take this over to the bench and get it torn down. Alrighty, we're over here on the bench and we do have our gauge cluster. Now I do apologize for the air conditioning, but hey, it is like 100 and some change outside. Okay, so I needed a T15 to get all these little screws out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now this right here should be able to pull your cover off. There we go. All right, now try not to get too much dust in here. All right, sorry about that, but the air compressor kicked in. So you got the cover off. Try not to get any dust on it or anything like that, because then it's really hard to get out. Also, you have your little knob here that controls your truckometer, your trip, whatever. Make sure you don't break that. That would be a good thing. All right, so what we're gonna do is flip this over, grab yourself a small little screwdriver or a piece of plastic or whatever, and these little tabs, where they at? We got 1, 2, 3, just pop those off, because we just need to get this back cover off in order, if I can find it, there it is. There you go. Alrighty, now we have this thing out, and what I'm gonna do is actually put this back in here, only because I don't want to break that little knob. There you go. Still gotta, don't screw it down because you still gotta put this thing in there. This is your culprit right here. We want to get rid of it. And if you look down underneath, you have a couple plastic thingies holding it up. And then you also have the two little prongs that are actually soldered to the actual board. Now you want to be careful with this, and what you're going to do is take it and just wiggle it back and forth. Keep wiggling until it breaks off. Don't force it, just wait for it. Wait for it. There you go, one off. Bam, there you go. Should be able to take both of the little tips off and you're ready to go. So that's it, basically. Now you just put everything back together. And that's exactly what we're getting ready to do, and putting it back into the truck. So let's pull this out. Now this is a circuit board. Make sure you keep touching something metal, it's grounded, to keep yourself from sparking this guy. I really should have a wrist strap, but I don't feel like going upstairs to get it. Good thing is that electronics nowadays are a lot better than they used to be. When I was growing up in college, you just looked at a circuit panel and you fry it. Still the case, but not as bad. All right, make sure everything is in there, looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we're all set, ready to go back in the truck. But I'm not going to do it right yet, because while I have it out, I'm just going to grab some glass cleaner, because this thing is a pain in the butt to clean while it's in the truck. Oh, this glass cleaner smells so wonderful. Not really, but if you have things out, might as well clean it, because you don't have it out very often. And Lord knows this truck is dirty. All right, let's go back in the truck and put some stuff together. Put my little tips back on, because you don't want to rattle. Only have 2 tips. All right, let's rock it. Hey, thanks for watching the show. Hey, if you need some outdoor speakers, indoor speakers, whichever, go ahead over to Handui and go ahead and get you 10% off. But if you need some LED lights for your trucks, your tractors, whatever, go over to Exito and get you 15% off. All the promo codes are down and below. Don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And we'll catch you later. Enjoy the show. I gotta clean up. All right, we're back in the truck. And once again, I'm gonna do this one-handed because that is what we do when we're trying to record stuff. All right. So the cables, like I said before, one way in and one way out. If you mess it up, maybe you should watch the video again, because you might not want to be playing with your truck. Alrighty, here we go. Bam! All right, where's my screws? Bam! Now it's in, all 4 screws, and yes, I cheated and had to use my other hand. So now, let's put this thing back together, seeing that the vent came loose. I'll figure out why. Woo, man. One-handed wonder. I feel sorry for the people that only have one arm. All right, now you just got those little red clips. Stick them in, push them in. Clip, clip, rock, rock, bam! There you go. Let's get the center one back in. Once again, just the clips. Actually, I'm gonna clean that radio. Man, that is some good glass cleaner. It's definitely not a sponsor, but I'll give them props. What do you got here? Spray Away World's Best Glass Cleaner. Fine mist spray, ammonia free. That's some good stuff. I like it. Wish I knew where I got it from. Hey, look, I'm upside down. Alrighty, let's get this guy in there. Clip, clip, snip, snip. Alrighty, let's go ahead and plug in the battery and see if we got rid of the dingy dangs. Alrighty, battery on. Hey, look, I'm blinkering. Oh wait, I'm hazarding. There we go. All right, where are my keys? Here it comes. Ready? Keys in it. Doors open. No more dingy dangs. Oh, I gotta move my steering wheel. There you go. Wipers. And it starts. No lights. No nothing. And no dingy dangs. That is so awesome. So excited. I'm tired of all the nannies. I'm going to shut that off because I'm inside the shop and I don't want to die of carbon monoxide poisoning. All right, let me go ahead and get cleaned up. We'll wrap this up, and that's how easy it is to get rid of the dingy dangs. All right, I'm super excited to knock off one more nanny off the list. There's plenty more to go through. Check out all the other ones that we've already done and all the ones we have in the future. And hopefully we can make this truck at least a little bit better. Not exactly sure why we need all these stupid nannies. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this little guy right here is the bane of our existence. It is gone. It is in the trash. Now, a couple disclaimers. This might actually hurt a little bit of your resale value just in case somebody actually cares. Now, you're not exactly going to be soldering this guy back on unless you actually take the whole board completely off, open up the hole, put it in there, and then solder it back. I'm not going to be doing that. So take it with a grain of salt, whatever. Do it if you want to. I really wanted to get rid of it, so I got rid of it. Now I can drive this thing without having the dingy dang dang all the flippity time. There's also, I've heard it, that you can go into the computer and actually turn it off there. If you can do that, probably recommend that rather than ripping that off. But this is a surefire way of just getting it done, and it didn't cost me a dime to actually get it off. Anyway, take it easy, have fun, enjoy your truck now that it doesn't have the dang dang, and we'll catch you later. Bye.